Hey everybody, it's Corporal Bruno checking in. We've got the very first episode of Let's Play Minecraft on the Xbox 360 Live Arcade. What we've decided to do for the first episode is build a simple monster spawner. We are going to do this with nothing but stone and wood. Please stay tuned as you see me build it on the screen. That will help you with some of the ideas. Generally, you want to start with a 6x6 platform to catch all the monsters on the bottom level so that they can fall down the chute to where you will kill them. Alright, it's important to remember to put wooden signs in the hole where the monsters are supposed to fall down. They'll walk across the signs thinking that they are full blocks, and this will cause them to fall. Without the signs, they'll just simply stand around and won't fall unless somebody pushes them in. So the signs are the most important part of this monster spawner. Each level of the monster spawner that you build needs to be at least 2 blocks high so that the monsters can spawn inside, and it also needs to be pitch black so that they will spawn in the dark. They do not spawn in the light. It's also okay to make it taller than 2 blocks, but no bigger than 3. The monsters will have fall damage if they fall down more than 3 blocks, which is why you want to cover the hole that you build for that level with the level above it, as you'll see in my video. That way they don't fall more than 1 level down when they fall over the little sign hole. Of course, you want each platform to be a little bit bigger surface area wise than the one below it. You can make them as big as you want. I generally just go 2 or 3 blocks wider on all 4 sides than the level before it. Kind of looks like an upside down pyramid when you're done. Works out pretty well and pretty easy to construct. A lot of people don't know that you can click on the stick to make your guy go into sneak mode, which allows him to walk over the edge of a surface without falling over, kind of like he's tiptoeing or cliff hanging. It's very helpful in building up high in the air, especially on survival mode when you can die quite easily. Alright, as much as I like to talk and hear myself talk, I'm going to shut up for a little bit and finish the construction of this building, and you can sit back and listen to a buddy of mine's music. It goes by North Physics. You can find him at facebook.com/North Physics. The link is in the credits. It's pretty fun to listen to. This track is unreleased and unfinished, but I like the beat of it, so I decided to include it. So check him out. Alright, when you reach where you want to put the roof on your building, you need to put light on top. You can use torches or you can use glowstone from the netherworld, but you want to put torches on the top so that way monsters don't spawn on the top. You want them to spawn inside the monster spawner, and the rules show that monsters can only spawn to a certain amount and then they start despawning. So if you can kind of try to control where they spawn by controlling where the darkness is, you can get more monsters. So now we need to build the chute, or the drop area where the monsters fall out of the monster spawner into an area where you can either manually kill them with your hands or sword, or you build some kind of contraption like made of lava, or maybe a drowning pool, or pistons to suffocate them. All these ways are great. I like to make it simple, and I'm also kind of thinking ahead of when the game will update, and they will include experience points. So I'm just going to make it so I just run up there and kind of kill them with my bare hands. I mean, I've built the ones where you have the grinder, if you will, where they kind of get forced down with water and then into a lava, like a lava pool, and then they die, and then the items fall out into a collecting river. But that's kind of boring. I'd rather just run up and kill them as I need the stuff. It's more entertaining that way. So I'm going to build a little platform with a little window for me to like kind of swipe at their feet and their legs with my sword. Okay, and these half slabs I'm putting down are important to keep spiders from spawning in your monster spawner. They will fit through the one block window you have at the bottom and cause problems in your compound. They're not affected by light or anything else like that. So these half slabs every 1 or 2 blocks will keep them from spawning. You may have 1 or 2 spawn every once in a while, but nothing you can't control. If you want to make sure none spawn, just put them once every other block or so, kind of like a checkerboard fashion. So now we're testing to see if this thing works. We're going to walk away about 28 blocks or so. It's how far you have to be away for monsters to spawn. They spawn between 28 and 128 blocks away, or maybe that number's changed slightly over time, but that's generally a good consensus. And watch them spawn. It looks like I got some skeletons, and maybe it'll get dark here, and maybe some creepers will spawn, because we really want creepers. That way we can get gunpowder pretty easily and make some TNT, because you know, you ain't really mining unless you're mining with dynamite. I'll finish out with a little bit of North Physics here, and appreciate you guys tuning in. If you like the video, click the like button, share it with your buddies, or you know, you could always just subscribe and wait for the next video. Thanks.